Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. Today we are going to review Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. Holy smokes, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is finally here. Special thanks to Nintendo. Product was provided by Nintendo for review purposes, and I was just ecstatic that I was going to get to play this game. I was a big fan of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U and the Mario Kart series as a whole. Let's see what's new. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe includes all of the original Mario Kart 8 courses and characters, plus all the previously released DLC along with some new additions. That means you're getting 48 great courses and 42 awesome Nintendo Universe characters. Not to mention brand new ones such as Bowser Jr., Dry Bones, and even the Splatoon Inklings. That's pretty cool. That's like over 40 freaking characters. So much freaking content. That's a lot of content, as Mario would say. Also unlocked are the mirror courses and the fast 200cc speed class courses. Every course, character, and mode is unlocked right from the start, meaning you could just jump right in and hit the track. The only unlockable content is the various kart and bike parts used to customize your bodies, wheels, and gliders. Oh, and Gold Mario, who's unlocked by completing 200cc, but good luck with that, bub. You're gonna have to be a real Johnny Rocket behind the wheel, if you know what I'm saying. Overall, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe plays exactly like the Wii U version with a little bit of changes, the added DLC and stuff. So basically the controls, the gyroscopic stuff, it works pretty solid just like it did on the Wii U. A new addition of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is Smart Steering, a new feature designed to help keep beginning players on the road. This should be a nice feature for younger kids to use to just learn the game, but I still show no mercy on the track, Cobra Kai style. Really, I didn't even notice this was on. I guess I'm that good and I don't get knocked off the track, but it is a neat little feature. You know, if you want your little kid or niece or cousin to not throw your Joy-Con controller and break it. Another neat thing is the ability to be able to hold two items at once. This definitely changes strategies as far as item usage goes. Now in TV mode, the Nintendo Switch runs perfectly at 1080p. Looks freaking gorgeous. Colors are vibrant. Everything is solid. The frame rate, I know people like to complain about frame rate. No issues at all for single and split screen 2-player modes. However, if you have 3 or more players playing, the frame rate did drop a little bit. I will admit that. There was a little bit of issues. However, it did not get in the way of gameplay. The game still looked beautiful to me, and I still had a blast. And not to mention, it works beautifully in handheld mode, which is where it counts. I'm taking this sucker everywhere. To touch base on the track selection, each track is designed very well, and some of these are the best courses in any Mario Kart game. There are even throwback courses of old tracks from previous games, but now in amazing HD. If you haven't played a Mario Kart game before, there's ramps and all sorts of obstacles related to Mario games that just give that unique je ne sais quoi that only the Mario Kart series can have. Mario Kart 8's main gimmick is in the tracks, there are anti-gravity sections. Whenever you pass over a blue strip on the floor, the wheels of your kart or bike fold up and you can race along the wall or even the ceiling. And this is actually pretty neat, but in addition to that, there's optional routes that allow you to use gliders and go underwater. So this is like the ultimate race fest. There's so much creativity in this game. However, the real reason to pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the new revamped battle mode. Now, if there was any criticism I had for the original Wii U release, is that the battle mode was horrendous. It was playing on regular courses, the racing tracks, it was not the same. I longed for the old school battle mode style in battle arenas, and guess what? They fixed it. Most of the battle modes will feel familiar to those who have played previous games in the series. Balloon Battle is the classic battle mode, where the goal is simply to pop everyone else's balloons while avoiding having yours popped. You start with 5, and each time you pop a balloon on another player, you get a point. There's also Bomb Blast, which is a balloon battle, but all of your items are bombs, and you can collect several of these to let loose all at once. Let loose, baby! Shine Thief is a mode that there's a shine sprite that you try to capture and hold on, while the rest of the players try to take it from you. Kind of like Keep Away. but the longer that you hold the shine sprite, the slower that your cart starts to go. A new addition is Renegade Roundup, which is a little bit like Cops and Robbers. Each team takes on a role of a renegade or authority. The authorities have piranha plant weapons that they use to capture the renegades and then place them in cages on the map. It's up to the renegades to release their captured players. If the authorities catch everyone, they win. However, if the renegades have just one player free when the clock runs out, they win. Another classic mode is coin runners. You basically try to collect the most coins in the allotted time. My favorite battle mode has to be balloon fight, just because that is the one that I was first introduced to on the Super Nintendo. So many memories, and all of the battle arenas are fantastic. There's even a couple of throwbacks. There's a new revamped Super Nintendo one, and they all just fit the perfect battle mode arenas that you want, where you can hide and there's certain obstacles and stuff. It really feels like classic battle mode, and I love it. Now, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just as gorgeous and great of a racer as it was back in 2014. Holy crap. Almost 3-4 years later on, and this game has held the test of time. This, in my opinion, is the definitive Mario Kart. It's the best entry in the series so far, and it has all the content you need to chew up. The versatility with portable mode is the icing on top of this mustache plumber cake. Being able to play anywhere and give your friend a Joy-Con and just be like, hey, what's up? I challenge you to a race, homie. And then doing it is fucking fantastic. When you're not with your buddy, you can play against them online, but when you are in the same area, you can do wireless play with each other from Switch console to Switch console, and that's pretty neat. Not to mention, local multiplayer is also supported with up to 8 consoles with 2 people each. So you can literally have like a awesome Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament with your buddies. This is definitely the most full-featured Mario Kart game ever made, and it has a tremendous value. I had a lot of fun with the Wii U version back in the day. The only downside that I didn't like was the battle mode, and it has been fixed, which is why I could definitely recommend getting Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch. Not just for the battle mode, but also for the portability, the different types of modes and multiplayer options that you can have, and the amount of unlocked content, including the DLC from the last version, that you get all at once. So now let's go ahead and recap the pros and cons of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So the first major pro is battle mode. I can't stress that enough. Battle mode, battle mode, battle mode. So awesome. This was what Mario Kart 8 needed to become the near perfect game that it is. And now with Deluxe, this is easily one of the best games ever on the Nintendo Switch in the Mario Kart franchise, bar none. And the amount of content and unlockables, characters, tracks, 48 tracks to begin with. How is that not freaking a badass pro? Come on, son. For the cons, single player mode is still pretty basic. You might get bored playing by yourself. Mario Kart 8 is meant to be a multiplayer game. So if you're a loser like me and don't have friends, single player mode might get kind of a little slow and basic. But it's not bad. It's just, it's better to play this with friends. Also, online mode is still bare bones. I would have liked to have seen them incorporate better features for it, but it still does the job. I'm going to give this game a solid 9 out of 10. It is a must play, must own on the Nintendo Switch. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace out.